Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about this right here. Uh, this is the book I call my little black book. As you can see, it's not a little black book. It's actually faded to the point. It was red. Now it's faded to the point it's pink. Um, but it doesn't matter what color it is. This is a book I have stored some articles with some important information like improvised fishing poles, things like that, nets and traps, um, just simple self defense techniques that a person can practice. Um, Information that is beneficial on how to store and meats and such, and like MREs and how to package goods and things of that nature, and then just kind of a general rundown of carbohydrates, proteins, things that are good to store, that kind of thing. How to's like this one here, this right here, I think is super impressive. It was an article I found. It's on how to build an AR, but not only that, it shows you how they come apart piece by piece and even how to put one back together if you had one break and you had the parts to fix it. So, like, this is the kind of stuff that I found to be great information that I wanted in this book. And, like, 80% lower how to's. There are, I don't know, what's this to? This might be to something. Yeah, this is the start of defensive shooting and like information on things like that I have in here. Uh, some recipes, bow drill, fire making, like stuff that you can teach other people. 911 welding, primitive bow builds, like arrow crafting. This is like this is a how-to, and then there's stuff like this: roasting parched corn to make for food. Like you can just turn corn into a snack. Then I got a divider in there. This is what you're signing. This is about signaling, some signaling techniques. Some Here's some just gunshot trauma, some simple first aid on how to do simple first aid things that I picked up out of magazines that I thought was interesting information. Especially like this, the collapsed lung. Like it's not. It. I find it to be extremely intuitive and necessary. And then we got stuff like this, just some recipes. And if there's a recipe in this book, it has been tested. Um, from my baked cod, barbecued ribs, beef and broccoli, meatloaf, burrito pie, um, that kind of things. And then I got some receipts and stuff from stuff that I've bought and over the years in here that I thought I should keep just for general principle. On stuff that's gone into guns that I've got, and then like saving vegetable seeds. Thought this was an increasingly important topic. So there's that, and then here's a whole wheat bread recipe. Um, this is, I can't remember what recipe this is. Oh, this is a cheesy potato recipe. Okay. Um, Instant wheat berry recipe. Just stuff like that. Some recipes that this is how to, that's what this is. This is, if you have no yeast, this is a starter. It teaches you how to make a starter for making your own yeast to rise bread without having yeast. And it's kind of interesting. It's a really cool read. Um, rice balls, Mexican rice, like because I have a bunch of rice stored up, so I want ways to cook it. I have I have wheat berries, so, and you can see there's hundreds more pages I can put in here. But this is just kind of the thing of what I use this book for, and I think it's it's good knowledge to have on hand. Have something like this that if someone doesn't know how to do something, and like you're trying to teach them, you got a instruction manual on hand. The other couple things I was going to show you that I've been kind of doing is starting to call this kind of the what did I call it earlier? I had a name for it, now I forgot it. But the command center. I'm starting to call this place the command center. But I kind of went through and rearranged some of my vegetables. I didn't realize I had as much corn as I have. But as you can see, this shelf is 2 foot wide, 4 foot long, and we have vegetables for as far as you can see stacked on there. And then what else have I done? I have some remodeling I got to do in here yet. This room was kind of a storage room that I've turned into my new room for things that I want to kind of do in my YouTube and stuff. Ooh, there's the big guy. We got the big guy. We got the big guy. He got to get his chest scratched. But this is just part of my storage. Put a couch in here to relax. We got stuff hanging up on the walls here. And then this here I bought because I have some cameras that I am going to install. So literally it's going to become the command center to this prepping location. So I have like a little office space. And I honestly recommend this to anybody who's into prepping. Have a dedicated space where you can do this kind of stuff. Have a printer where you can get your recipes printed off of with your computer. Just a nice little desk. This one I built myself. Nothing super serious, but it's kind of a place I kind of store some stuff and gives me a place to work from. Like I said, I got vegetable storage. I got other storage behind the TV, and actually, this is kind of cool. This was designed for this purpose. So we set this up so when I'm actually sitting at the desk, like say once this becomes fully operational with all my cameras and stuff, I can be sitting here at my desk and command center. So like literally command center. Like get my cameras and everything put up and security. I can be sitting here working, have all my cameras plastered up on this screen, and still be working, seeing what's going on outside around me. There are some big things I'm working on. I really, really am, and I hope it's something that really takes the channel to a new level. And maybe kind of what I'm working on here with the whole preparedness thing to help people. If you like the channel, please subscribe, tell your friends, share it. I'm going to post them on the same pages I always do on Facebook. So, you'll know when the videos come up. So I appreciate your guys' time, and thank you for all new subscribers, and have a great day.